I wanted to come on here and speak my mind about my my favorite NBA basketball team. Because I've been saying this for years. Some of these GMs, some of these coaches, and Adam Silver, you are also. Anyway, I wanted to come on here and articulate. I don't really know what I'm trying to say here, but what is happening here is I wanted to sit down and talk about this because this is just making me very upset. It needs to be addressed. The elephant in the room is the Cleveland Cavaliers. My team. My favorite NBA team right now. They're in the NBA playoffs. Their season is not over with, but it might as well have been because this is a straight up disappointment because there is no way in hell that we should be struggling against the Toronto Raptors. Let's start off a couple years ago, like 5, maybe even 6 years ago. I made a video about how the Cavs had a disastrous seasons, the moves they made were bad, and blah, blah, blah. That was probably not the year after LeBron left, but maybe the year after. So like the second year of the rebuild, that might have been that. So yeah, I made that video. Then I rebutted it because a couple next year, like, okay, so like 2022, I want to say, the Cavs, they, exploded for 44 wins just out of nowhere. They made a couple good moves, and then this year has been such. Donovan Mitchell. There is a reason on why you didn't do anything in Utah. And that is, you don't have that dog in you. You don't have that mindset that you got to have that dog. And Donovan Mitchell is not that guy. Donovan Mitchell has been one of the most disappointing NBA players of this new generation. He's made the playoffs every year. 9 years, 9 seasons. Every year he's made the playoffs. First year, Utah, you beat Russell Westbrook, Paul George, Carmelo Anthony. The next season, I think you win against you win against your teammate right now, James Harden, whatever. Then the bubble, you blew a 3-1 lead. Then you were the number 1 seed. Then you didn't do anything. Then the next year, Luka and them, Jalen Brunson, whatever. Then you got traded here to Cleveland. First round exit. What happened the next year? Second round. You go game 7 against a Magic team you had no business going game 7 against. Okay? You had no business going game 7 against them. Then you go against the Boston Celtics, who would end up winning the championship that year. Whatever. Then the next year, number 1 seed. 68 wins. And you fold under pressure. You fold under pressure. You couldn't do it. Then, this year, y'all struggle at the beginning of the season. Struggling. Then, lo and behold, you go up and you say you want James Harden, who's known. We're going to talk about him in a second. But you wanted him. You traded away. We traded away our 26-year-old all-star point guard for 36-year-old James Harden, who's known to be a playoff choker over and over and over and over and over and over again, constantly. I'm going to put up a couple of stat lines on here of all the playoff choking moments of James Harden's career, because this is ridiculous. If we lose, I will come back on here. Well, no, if we lose, trade everybody. We got to start rebuilding again. Donovan Mitchell is not going to lead us to a championship. Harden sure isn't. Evan Mobley and Jared Allen. Oh, man. Y'all are soft as Charmin. Soft as Charmin. We gave him an extension. He says, hey, if he wins DPOY, that goes up a little bit. That contract, you basically getting a raise, basically. What do you think happened that year? Wemby gets blood clots and is out for the rest of the year. Does not meet the 65-game rule. Guess who won it that year? Evan Mobley. So now he's making more than what he's supposed to be. He's not even supposed to be making the original guy, but now that he won DPOY, it went up. His contract is higher than what it needs to be. For what you're making, big fella, you are soft. Jared Allen, 3 points. You're sorry. Donovan Mitchell, you shot June 24th. Unacceptable. James Harden had 19 and 8. Max Strus, you're out there doing cardio. They should have been traded you, but you just... Miami Heat players, when they're on different teams, just don't do too well. I don't know why that is. Whatever. That's fine. Whatever. This shouldn't be so hard. What happened to James Harden making Jared Allen and Evan Mobley better? Huh? The 3 points, Jared? Evan Mobley had 8 points. They don't have a big man that can guard you. You have to prove. Giannis said Evan Mobley could be better than him. Giannis said it. He's got to put in the work. He's got to get in the weight room. He's got to do whatever he needs to do to get there, bro. And I've been saying we needed some toughness, but y'all want to keep Sarman, Arthursoft, Allen, and Mobley on the team. I've been saying this. Kobe Altman has to go. I said this, whatever video I made 5 years ago, 6 years ago, whatever it was. I said fire him because I don't know. Kenny Atkinson, you're not a good coach. You don't make your defensive actions on you can't do it. Jamal Sheed locked up Mitchell, and that's what I was talking about. He does not have that dog in him. He does not have that dog in him. There's no reason for you to be shooting June. You're shooting a date. If you're shooting a date, you're automatically sorry. You don't deserve. No. Like, what? Like, are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? This is sickening to my stomach. This shouldn't be happening right now. And y'all are bad. Y'all are horrible. It's ridiculous. It needs to be addressed. And I cannot believe we traded away Garland for James Harden straight up. And I think we gave up a second round pick. I've been saying it. We needed some toughness. A Draymond Green. We could have traded for Draymond. I don't care what he did in the past. That's over with. We could use a guy like him on the team. We will, us Cavs fans will welcome him with warm hugs, okay? Because he's on our team now. And what the Warriors we're going to be getting now if we would have traded for him. We could have gotten a Bobby Portis. Bucks aren't contending, but I'm pretty sure Bobby doesn't want to stay in Milwaukee anymore. Come to Cleveland. We could have had a Bobby Portis. We could have had who else is? There's a couple other guys that could come in. A Grayson Allen. There's so many guys that we could use right now, and we just chose to not. I've been said get rid of Allen. I've been said I didn't want Harden. I said I didn't want Harden from the start. Here goes some people. Oh, well, it's gonna know. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. I remember the Donovan Mitchell trade. I was excited. I was happy. Looking back at it, man, I don't know. I mean, the Jazz haven't done anything too significant since they traded him. And our picks haven't really been anything too bad. So it's whatever. But I miss Colin Sexton. I definitely do. We could use a guy like Sexton on the team. Definitely miss Garland, who's technically still playing on 9 toes, but if we're going to trade Garland, yeah, we could have. The Clippers low-key cooked this trade deadline. I'm not going to lie. They did their thing. I feel like we got finesse. He's in a player option. James Harden's in the club. James Harden was at a Speedway signing autographs. You know what happened? Oh, we lost. Yeah. A lot of disappointment. Like I said, this is the 4th year of us really not doing anything. Not making it far. I don't even think we were even close to the second round. No, we haven't. But yeah, like I said, there's no reason for us to be struggling against the Toronto Raptors. No reason. They're not a shooting team. We keep letting them shoot. And we drive inside because they don't have a big man. Jarrett Allen and Evan Mobley, they need to... I just cannot believe this. If the Cavs make it far, I will come back and make an apology video myself addressing the situation. But I don't really have anything else to talk about with this team. But yeah, it's bad. Oh wait, one more thing. The Raptors shot 34% field goal and shot 13%, or they made 13% of their 3-point shots, and they still won the game. It's just like, why are we struggling against them? I don't know. Like I said, Kobe all many years ago, just trade everybody at this point. James Harden is probably going to leave. You know, he gets unhappy everywhere he goes. He's a playoff choker. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. This team is sad, and I'm sad, and it's time to rebuild again, restart. Yeah.